Hey, I know many of you would like to do many things in this world, in this life, to make your parents be proud of you and to make yourself happy by doing those things. When we are teenagers or in our early youth, we have many dreams. We have we dream to do things which are different. We dream to do things which are unique, which are very special. But as time takes over, we just let go of these dreams. You know why? Because of all these constraints we get in our lives, all these difficulties, all these problems, all these, stopping we get in our lives, and all these demands of other things which we get in our life, and all these different forms of things which we get in our lives, and we just let go of our dreams. And then when we are 40s, we are in 40s, 60s, or when we are in the deathbed at whatever age, we have regrets in our lives. Regrets are the worst things. You can have any different kinds of emotions and feelings, but having the regrets of not doing something which you really wanted to do, which you dearly wanted to do, that is the worst thing for any human being. And my objective is that you would not have any regrets in your lives, especially those who are within the age of 14 to 24. When you are in this age, you have lots of beautiful dreams. I too had. I have fulfilled my dreams. My dreams were unfulfillable. My dreams, at least till this age, I have fulfilled all my dreams. Still now, there are a few dreams left, but that would take some more time. But I have been able to fulfill all my dreams, which I dreamt when you are in the best period of your life, in the most purest period of your life. That is between the age of 14 to 24. I will tell you a story to make you feel this thing, that why we have to realize this thing, that if we have got a desire, a dream, something special we want to do, then that desire, dream, or that special thing which has been implanted into our body is not just by fluke. It has been planted in our body in the most beautiful time of our life, between the age of 14 to 24, because of a certain reason. And the power which is higher than us, whatever you want to think of that power has put that into ourselves. But that power will not just give you things for granted. You have to earn that. You have to, all the good things in our life, we have to earn it. And many bad things, we may just get it by fluke. But good things in our life, respect, this thing we have to earn it. So similarly, if we want to fulfill our dreams, then we have to earn that. And for that, we have to give lots of examinations. All the bad things which comes in our lives after getting that beautiful dream, beautiful desire. After getting that desire, we are given the law of nature for human beings works in a very, strange, mysterious, and a positive way. So we are tested that whether we will be able to we have that guts, we have that aptitude to get what we are born to do, what we have dreamt to do, what we have desired to do. And for that, I will tell you a story. In this story, it is a real life story, and I will not tell you the name of the hero of the story. You will have to tell me the name of the hero. So, this story goes like this. There was this man in somewhere in Europe in around the time of 1920s, 1930s. I won't tell you the exact date because I don't want to tell you the name of the character as of yet. So in this story, this man, this bright young man, he was a military person, and in military, you have to learn a lot of equipments, lot of ammunitions. You have to be working with ammunition. So he would work with grenades and pistols and rifles and all these things, whatever was under his command. So he was the greatest shooter, not only in his military things, also in his country. His hand was the hand of great destinies. He would shoot, to the bullseye, and he was the best in that. And everybody, including him, knew that he will represent his country in the Olympics. And he was training himself for that. And his dream, his desire was to win the gold medal in the Olympics. Not just going to the Olympics and represent his country. Not just getting the bronze or the silver. His dream, his desire, since his teenage, since his, that golden age from 14 till 24, his desire, his dream was to win a gold medal in the Olympics. So he was like working very hard, and his hand was his, greatest friend, and his best friend was his hand, and he was like, he would do anything. He would practice long hours because he didn't want to take any chance. And then there was a war. And during the war, he was throwing a grenade. And that grenade burst in his hand. And he lost his hand. That was the end of his dreams, desires, and the dream of that country as a whole, that he will represent them in the Olympics. Everything went down the drain. The whole night, he would cry and cry and cry and didn't sleep. Early morning, when he got up and he saw the sun rise from his window. My name is Korak Day. My job is to bring day and the brightness in people's life. And that's why he chose this story for you. He saw the sun rising and he said to himself, I won't sit and cry. My only thing that has changed is out of these two options, two hands I had, and the third thing which I have is my desire and dream. Only one option is gone. I still have two options. One is my desire and dream, and another is my hand, another hand. Maybe today I cannot even eat with this hand. I don't know where it will go, the food, or I can't even write with this hand, but I will use this hand, my two things which I already have. One is my dream, my desire to win the Olympic gold, and this another hand. And he didn't lose a single day. He started practicing. he started practicing much, infinite times, much more than what he had practiced before. And then he was able to do everything with his hands. And he was doing it by himself without letting anyone know. So when before the Olympics, there was this selection of his countrymen for going to Olympics for shooting, he also went there. People thought, and everybody thought, he's such a generous man that he couldn't go to the Olympics. That's why he has come to encourage the other shooters so that they go and fulfill his dream. And they started thanking him. He said, "Why are you thanking me? I am still going to the Olympics and winning the gold medal." What? Many people laughed at him. Many people laughed on his back. But he was too busy with his mission. And he cleared that qualifying test and he went to his home back and he started preparing. Now he was going to Olympics. But the tests were still remaining. Nature's law. It's just same like you jump from the building, you will always fall down. You will never fall left, right, or you will never fall up. You'll always fall down. So, this year, because of the World War, Olympics got cancelled. Many people would just give up. But not our hero. You are a hero who is watching this video. You are a hero who is listening to the podcast. Wherever you are a hero. It's just that often you would doubt that you are a hero. Often you would think you are not a hero. But you, my friend, I say Bandhu. This is like friend of the heart, friend of my soul. Bandhu, you are a hero. You just have to prove it to the world. And he started preparing so much. And he said, okay, I got another 4 years and I will prepare much more hard and, nobody could, defeat me. And, he started preparing much more hard. And then it was time before the next Olympics after 4 years. His time of testing was still on. This year too, the Olympics got cancelled. He did not have this thing, got cancelled. This year too. But he was too sure. It's very important for us to be sure about this power which is over us. This power is, we have to know this thing, that this power is not what people around us tell us about this power. You have to think that this power is something which is 100% positive. And if you are in resonance with this power, like I am, like all we Gen A Satyugi people are, this power is all positive, and this power only gives us positive, frequencies. But we have to become positive ourselves. We cannot be negative or hypocrites to be in resonance with this power. Anyways, so another 4 years, 2 times Olympics he couldn't go. So this is the 3rd time. What do you think? The 3rd time, what happened? Well, be positive. 3rd time the Olympics was happening, but now he was no more a young man. He was around 40s. And in the life of sportsmen, it's the youth which is important. When you are above 35, it is difficult. More importantly, not only difficult for you as a human being, you as a sportsman, but also that there are many new talents, young talents which have come in the field. But who can deter a positive person? So he said, I am going. And obviously he was selected from his country because he was in his highest form. He went to the Olympics and he won the gold medal. But he told himself, you have made me, dance. And now I will decide something. He decided and he told everyone that next year also I am going to go to the next Olympics and win the gold medal. Attitude. Very important. So now next year, after 4 years, it has never happened in the history of Olympics by then that somebody is going for second time in the Olympics and winning the gold medal. But he committed himself to that and he went second time to the Olympics and you know the answer. He won the gold medal once again. It is so important not to give up. And whenever you are feeling like giving up, just listen to this video or this podcast. You will see how the adrenaline will, rush into you as if you are a newborn child. This is such an inspiring thing. This is such a motivational thing. I think it's the greatest motivational stories. I will bring to you whenever I could similar greatest motivational stories. Well, greatest should be one, but there are many. We have so many options to learn from. It is just that we skip to understand that when we want to do something good, it is some power beyond us. It is some positive power which is inside us, which would always help us, which would always guide us. And whenever something bad is happening or something, some constraints are happening, you are feeling like giving up, you are feeling like, no, it is not possible at all. Do not give up. Have faith in this positive power greater than you, which you have. So, I invite you to my Gen A Hub. I will give you an email address. What you have to do, you write your name and address and you send me the name of that hero, the country of that hero, and which Olympics he won the gold medals. And send it to me. I'll do a lucky draw. And the person who will get his name in the draw will get a book of mine. I have, as of today, I have 12 books which is being sold in Amazon or other book, online book shops. So I will give you a book of mine. And not only that, I will write some special notes specially for you in that. So I'm waiting for your comments, for your likes. And do not forget to inspire somebody. Inspire a young person. Inspire a human being by sharing this video with them. And do not forget also to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Let's meet for another video, for another podcast. Pranam.